Hello, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And I hope you're all well. I am going to start doing what Michael Kahn is doing. Sort of thing. He's putting out a Psalms a day. He's putting out a video of a reading of a Psalms per day, like day one, Psalms one. And I think it's a good idea. So I am going to copy his idea and put out a Proverbs a day. I think I already told him I was going to do that. And I have thought about doing it for a while. And then if I do it, then it gets me in the habit of definitely reading my Bible of some sort every day. Because sometimes I forget, or sometimes we get lazy. So it gets you in the habit of just opening it up or flicking it on, whatever you're at, if you're on the computer or actually your physical Bible book. But I'll read it from the screen. I mean, I've got a physical Bible there, but I'll read it from the screen so you guys can see it as well on the screen. So I'm just going to start off with Proverbs 1. So it's day 1, Proverbs 1. I'm going to call this series The Daily Wisdom. Michael's got his a Psalms a day will keep the devil away. I will stick with the Daily Wisdom. It sounds like a newspaper, but that's what Proverbs is full of, wisdom, the wisdom of Solomon. A lot of people don't realize today that a lot of the sayings they go about saying, uttering, a lot of the idioms, a lot of the metaphors, parables, stuff like that are all in scripture. They don't even realize it. Some of the things they say are scriptural. Some of the figurative things they say are scriptural, and they don't even realize it. It's mad. Not necessarily like people with faith. I'm talking about people without faith, the non-believers that do this. Anyway, let's get started on it. So, day 1, Proverbs 1 of the Daily Wisdom. Here we go. Right, Proverbs 1, the beginning of knowledge. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, judgment, and equity, to give prudence to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear and increase learning, and a man of understanding will attain wise counsel. To understand a proverb and an enigma, the words of the wise and their riddles. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. My son, hear the instruction of your father, and do not forsake the law of your mother, for they will be graceful ornaments on your head and chains about your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, do not consent. If they say, come with us, let us lie in wait to shed blood. Let us lurk secretly for the innocent without cause. Let us swallow them alive like Sheol, and whole like those who go down to the pit. We shall find all kinds of precious possessions. We shall fill our houses with spoil. Cast in your lots among us. Let us all have one purse. My son, do not walk in the way with them. Keep your foot from their path. For their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed blood. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird, but they lie in wait for their own blood. They lurk secretly for their own lives. So are the ways of everyone who is greedy for gain. It takes away the life of its owners. Wisdom calls aloud outside. She raises her voice in the open squares. She cries out in the chief concourses. At the openings of the gates in the city, she speaks her words. How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? For scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn up my rebuke, Surely I will pour out my spirit on you. I will make my words known to you, because I have called and you refused. I have stretched out my hand and no one regarded, because you have disdained all my counsel and would have none of my rebuke. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your terror comes. When your terror comes like a storm, and your destruction comes like a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you, then they will call on me, but I will not answer. They will seek me diligently, but they will not find me, because they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would not have none of my counsel, and despised my every rebuke. Therefore they shall eat the fruit of their own way, and be filled to the full with their own fancies. For the turning away of the simple will slay them, and the complacency of fools will destroy them. But whoever listens to me will dwell safely and will be secure without fear of evil. There you go. That's the whole of Proverbs 1 for day 1. That's 33 verses from Proverbs. Fair play. Fair play. So that's it, guys. That's Proverbs 1. There's a lot in it, you know. I think there's a lot about instruction in there. It's telling you what from the Proverbs of books, from the book of Proverbs. It wants the reader to learn. It kind of tells you in Proverbs there. It kind of introduces what it's going to do, then gets on with the wisdom. You know, fair play to it. Fair play to it. Proverbs is great. Psalms is great. Good idea from Michael, leading on to me doing this. So fantastic, Michael. Love what you're doing, man. And I'm going to continue doing this. So tomorrow will be Proverbs 2. Until Proverbs is done. Why not? Bless you guys, and I hope that was okay. Here the sun sets free is free indeed. Ta-da, guys. God bless.